And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pass the Mic. Today, it's the boardroom quartet. Today, we'd like to welcome Frisquandro to the show.
Oh, how you doing?
Rossco.
How you doing, Goggsy? You alright?
And Stevie, how's it going, mate?
It's hard trips.
And as usual, we'll go through the chat. Hello, everyone. Luke, Nige, I'll just highlight a few because we've got quite a lot of people in today, which is great to see. Always a good thing. Notice Kevin Nisbet and Pochis are both on the bench for Hibs. We'll think about that when we get to the team lines, because we're all covering each of the games today because there's only 4 in the Premiership, so there's 4 of us. It only makes sense. So we will try our best to answer your questions. But first of all, we've got what's your thoughts on Gerwin Price? We'll talk about the darts tomorrow. We are covering the darts in the evening. What do you make of Jordan White's wife?
Actually, 1 minute 20 seconds into the stream, and Niles asked about fucking 40 questions already.
I mean, that's what I've actually heard of it. Like, I don't look at Motherwell Twitter too much at all. So I'm very surprised. Very surprised.
We do not comment on players' personal lives.
Correct. We respect players as professionals, and we are fellow professionals in our field, so we'll just stay put on that. Anyway, where do we go from here?
Team lineups, maybe?
Yes, that is the one. That is the one. Anyway, who's ready to provide their...
Not me, so go with somebody else.
Okay, well, I've got them all here, so I'll lead with Dundee United against Hibs. Right. So for Dundee United, they start with Siegrist, Smith, Connolly, Reynolds, McNulty, Clark, Robson, Butcher, Bolton, Shankland, and Fuchs. And with Hibernian, it's Marciano in goal, Paul McGinn, McGregor, Hanlon, Cadden, Gogic, Irvin, Doig, Boyle, Doige, and Murphy. It's going to be an interesting game for this because Dundee United's been a bit of a rough patch of form, and of course Hibernian didn't win at Hampden last week, so they'll be wanting to rectify that. But let us know what your predictions are in the comments, and I'll read them out.
I'm good to go with the lineups for the Celtic game as well, Goggsy. Celtic go with Bain in goal, a back 4 of Ayer, Beaton, Duffy and Taylor, Sorrell and Holden midfield, McGregor, Elyounoussi and Turnbull in behind the front 2 of Griffiths and Edward. For St Mirren, they go with Jack Anick in goal, a back 3 of Fraser, McCarthy, Shaughnessy. They've got Connolly, McGrath, Erihon, McPherson and Durmus in the middle, and McAllister just off Dennis up front. No, not the Dennis of Legend of Club Brugge, it's a different Dennis. But no, I'd imagine that'll turn to a 5 when they don't have the ball. It is flash score at the end of the day, so that how reliable that is, I don't know.
Fair game. Who's next?
I'll go. For Livy, they've got Striček in goal, or however you pronounce it. The god that is Effie Ambrose, Guthrie, Brown, Devlin, Bartley, Holt, Serrano, Pittman, Robinson, and Sibbald up top. I don't know what this team lineup is, but anyway. Then they've got, for Aberdeen, they've got Lewis in goal, Considine, Taylor, Hoban, Hayes, McCrory, Ferguson, Lee, Hedges, McLennan, and Kennedy.
Sam Cosgrove is going.
Yeah. He did not travel with the Aberdeen team down to Livingston.
No. Scott Wright back on the bench as well after his wee cameo in the team the other day. For me, I think this is the David Martindale Express moves on with a 1-0 Livy win the day. I think.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. And Frisquandro, that leaves us with you with the short straw.
Fucking hell. So
Johnstone.
Kilmarnock line up with a 4-4-2. Rodgers in goal, back 4 of Millen, Rossi. What's his name? Dicamo? Fuck that boy.
Dicamona.
That's the one. Don't even care who that boy is. Houndstrop, Chris Buck, Shabola, Conor McGregor, Alan Power, Mackenzie, and up front is Kabamba and George Oakley, who's just recently signed. And for the visitors, Tayside smallest, they're playing a 3-4-3 with Clark in goal, back three of McCart, Gordon and Kerr, midfield four of Tanzer, McCann, Davidson and Rooney, and then up front is Mel Ahmed, Kane and Wolfsman. This game's actually 8th versus 9th, so I think this is going to be either a really entertaining game or a really shite game. I think it's probably going to be the latter. It's going to be a nil.
Let's be realistic here. It's St Johnstone involved, so it's going to be the latter.
It's going to be a 0-0, boys.
It's also very strange that Kilmarnock are 15-4 to win today. And they're the
That's got a draw written all over it, mate.
Yeah. To be honest, to be fair to St Johnstone, they're not as boring as they used to be under Tommy Wright. At least Callum Davidson has got them playing a wee bit better football now.
It's definitely attacking football, but it's still St Johnstone. So
they can't score. That's the thing. They can't score.
Garth Harrison says, question for all of you. Who do you see yourselves as? Sky Sports pundits?
Charlie Nicholas, because I spout a lot of push.
You also get the odd phrase wrong as well, so that makes sense. For me, I've got to be Jeff Stelling because I'm the host of the show.
I'm probably Paul Nelson, the alcoholic.
Well, I should have said that. My performance of the night.
For me, it's anybody but Chris Boyd.
Fair. Garth says Stevie's like Kamara, great laugh always.
Who scored there, Stevie?
I don't know.
Right. Sufjan's put in his penny's worth as well. Joseph is scoring at the spaghetti head.
Effie, of course. Who else?
Any answer is wrong other than Effie. Yeah, Livy Aberdeen's probably game of the day, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's one of these ones that it might be a bit. I think it'll be a bit shit. If I'm honest, I think it's just going to be a 1-0 Livy.
Fair game. Now it's time to go off to Coop and Connor. Has anyone got any bets today?
Yes, but I'm unprepared. So can you go first, please? While I
shall lead with this. I've gone with a 5-fold today. I had a free bet on my William Hill, so I went mental and with a 5-fold. I'm not waiting for it to load, so I'm trying to buy myself some time. Fuck's sake.
I'm ready if you want me to go.
Aye, you go for it, mate. It's still in the...
Just while you're loading. Right, so I've gone with a 5-fold as well. I'll start with 3 o'clock kickoffs. I've got Blackburn to beat Luton.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think he's jammed again, so he's going to appear on his phone again.
Okay.
If I can watch this.
We'll just wait for Goggsy to appear on his phone so I don't get cut off mid-cooking here.
And he's coming in 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yeah.
And he's live again. I'm not starting my cooking yet, Goggsy, because you've had a bit. So,
we've got to stop meeting like this, boys.
No.
It was that time you were stuck like Willie Napier, and you're like,
oh, for fuck's
I like the bug, you know that.
Guys, we've set up a GoFundMe to get Goggsy a new PC. And just,
it only cost me £1,000.
I know, mental innit? Mental, man.
For those interested, James Wade's through in the darts as well. If you're watching the darts coverage on ITV4.
Mm-hmm.
Permission to go back to Coop and Connor, Goggsy?
Give me a second. I'm literally just back. 1 sec.
There he is.
Effie's going to donate a new computer.
There we go.
Just before you go on, Effie's said that he's going to donate a computer.
Oh, I love that. Thanks, Effie.
From his homeland.
Did Effie build it?
With his own bare hands.
Anyway, Stevie, take it away, son.
I can't, I've not got it. Come on, get the usual 5-fold on here. The 3 o'clock kickoffs we'll start with. I've got Blackburn to beat Luton, Cardiff to beat Millwall, Livingston to beat Aberdeen, and Hibs to beat Dundee United. And then later on, I've got Man U to beat Arsenal. A fiver for that returns £251. And I've also got a wee darts scouting one, so my first two selections are in. Mervyn King won and James Wade won. I have Nathan Aspinall to win the match, get the highest checkout in most 180s, and Dave Chisnell to win by more than one leg, and that will return £104. And by the way, just while I'm on the subject of darts, me and Ross will have a darts video out the night at some point. It was meant to be out this afternoon, but there's been a miscommunication on my end, so we will get that out. It might be a bit late. It is the predictions for the day, but if you can go and watch it still, that'd be brilliant.
Aye.
Excellent. I've not touched the darts yet. I'm just sticking on the football. But yeah, so my bet for today, I've taken Man City to score both halves. In the Hearts versus Dunfermline, I've gone specific. Hearts to win, over 2.5 goals, and that Gunandule boy to score any time. Celtic to win and 2 or more goals against St Mirren. Torquay for match result and 2 or more goals against Barnet. And Livingston have taken 2 goals, 2 cards, and 6 corners in the game. And that returns £326.
Good luck.
I'll need it. Indeed.
Nice.
And so we've got 15 minutes. Let's have your predictions in. Fraz, I'll go to you first. What's the score going to be in Kilmarnock against St Johnstone?
No. But I think, being truthful, I think whoever scores first is probably going to win it. Because it's just going to be that sort of game. It could be a 1-goal winner type, but I'm going 0-0 to be honest.
Yeah.
Fair game.
I think it's got that written all over it, let's be honest.
Livy Aberdeen, Rossco?
I said 1-0. 1-0 to Livy.
Stevie, what's the score going to be at Celtic?
I'm going to go for Celtic 2, St Mirren 0.
And I'm going to go with a 1-each draw between Dundee United and Hibs. Both are in patchy form right now. John Mitchell says, Gogsy been hearing Alan Campbell has signed a pre-contract with another team, but Motherwell will get at least $350k. That's the first I've heard of it.
To be fair, he's acknowledging that it's a rumour.
Usually I would already know through contacts, but I've not been told anything. So, don't know. I shrug my shoulders at that.
Go on, Effie. Effie's getting right involved, man. Love this guy.
Love that. Brilliant.
Just like us in the football pitch, right in about it.
Get into them.
Indeed.
Get into it, he'd love it, Effie.
No, I know he doesn't count.
I'm kidding on him.
Can he count?
Fuck.
Yeah. We already covered that earlier. And so 12 minutes till kickoff in the games. Let's have your predictions in. Let's have your coupon corners in, because I've already been sent a few today, and I'll read them out just from Twitter. This needs to load back up again, for fuck's sake.
Your man Joseph Coyle suggested a factory reset.
Yes, I have taken a photo of that, and I'll try and... Because I've already done that. I did that 2 weeks ago. And still...
What if you do a factory reset and then Joseph has somehow installed a Trojan virus onto your computer?
using that ethical hacking degree that he's got.
He's just like, wahahaha. So I've been sent by Matthew at Motherwell Talk on Twitter. He's taken Man United, Everton. Oh, well, that's fucked already.
You don't need to read it then.
Don't need to read
Read
that
no
anymore.
more.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It's like the Grandpa Simpson gif. When he walks into the restaurant, puts his hat down, and grabs it again, walks out.
Oh.
It's like, that counts as a try.
Like back in there, like Kickoff, that is definitely brave.
That's suicide, mate.
Especially in Newcastle involved. I mean, Newcastle are like so inconsistent.
That's our first win in like 9 games or something like that. Like, since before the game, I was told in the group chat, Leeds had beaten them twice since they last won a game.
Oh, like Joe Doggedy Dog. That won't happen in the foreseeable future, friends.
But you're saying it may happen then, because the foreseeable future is probably 2 weeks.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, brilliant. John, I not like man of the match. I give to Marv. Yes, Marv, the friend of the channel.
Electric in the air.
Indeed. The games are today in the Scottish Premiership. Those who have just joined us, Celtic versus St Mirren, Dundee United against Hibernian, Kilmarnock 8th against St Johnstone, who are 9th. Livingston against Aberdeen. Livingston hopefully trying to get their 13th game on the spin without defeat. And in the Scottish Championship, Ayr take on Alloa, Hearts take on Dunfermline, Inverness against Queen of the South is postponed, Morton play Arbroath, and Wraith Rovers are against Fraz and Roscoe's beloved Dundee. But I want to talk to you about that, because you've made a couple of signings in midweek there. How do you feel your chances are today?
Not worth 14 quid, put it that way. Got a couple of players out injured. One's out injured, one's ill. So we've got 2 debutants, centre backs, both young laddies. So I fancied their chances before I saw the team lines, to be honest. I think if we get a draw, that's a fairly good result. But we'll see.
I would also like to say that if you're looking at the Dundee lineup on FotMob, is very much incorrect. Because it suggests that the back four is made up of Sean Byrne and Paul McMahon. And Osman Sow is in the heart of the midfield with Jordan Marshall, and Sam Fisher and Callum Moore are also up front.
Yeah.
So
that's a weird one as well. Callum Moore starting. That's a strange one.
I mean, he has a good. A lot of the players, the young players, have had really good loan spells this season round. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing a lot of them getting filtered in and out.
Yeah.
But I think a game today. I mean, John McGlynn, I have slated him, but he is a very good manager, and it'll be tough. It'll be another tough game against an experienced manager. And I think if we score really early on, I think we'll be quite comfortable, because Wraith are quite significantly weakened at the back. No offence, Kyle Benedictus.
Yeah.
But
Of course. So what are your thoughts on Jason Cummings signing for Dundee?
Smile. I think it's the sort of signing that we should have made a while ago, to be fair. Like somebody that's actually known in the game.
Yeah.
I think him and Osman Sow will probably be our preferred partnership once they start getting going. I mean, I didn't think he would be starting today, to be honest. But look forward to see what kind of impact he has off the bench today and seeing how he goes forward.
Yeah, I was very surprised about his lack of game time at Shrewsbury.
Yeah, it's a funny one though, because I've spoke to a lot of people out with the streaming stuff, and a few of my mates, and they were like, "Oh, he's a has-been. He'll do fuck all." And it's like, no, come on. You're just bitter because he hasn't signed for you. It's so yeah. No.
Well, to be fair, I think we looked at it, Goggsy. I definitely said in the group chat that that's somebody that I would have took it more than a heartbeat, considering the lack of goals we've had up front this season. So fantastic signing, and then you also look at the players that he's been linked with as well. It's exciting times if that is such a thing to be a Dundee fan.
It's always exciting times, and then it's just an inevitable fucking nightmare that they have, or they didn't do well, or hopefully it'll get the best out of Jason Cummings being at Dens. Hopefully,
I think it's quite promising as well. I said this in the chats and stuff. It's quite promising that we're reining our recruitment into nationally, to players that we actually know, rather than try to make a zero type player into a hero that nobody actually knows. So I mean, Jason Cummings obviously is well known, So, I mean, there is that bit of pressure on him to like recapture the form, but it's still promising that we have somebody
He's
that we know.
got a great record at championship level though. So
If we get him back
that's
to his
what we
Hibs form, I'm very, very
definitely what we need.
Kirsten says,
It's actually a Dundee retro shirt.
A very smart Dundee retro shirt, I must say.
It's actually, it's the Russian flag. It's 1987, I believe.
He was decent at Rangers as well, says Andrew Rooney.
I didn't think he was that good at Rangers, to be honest. I mean, he kind of was kind of disappointing at Rangers, but
he was sort of loved for his personality more than his on the pitch performances.
that tattoo that he's got on like the webbings of his hand, like, makes him like like.
I think Dundee's a good club for them to come back and find some form. It's a good level, and we all know that strikers are confidence players. I think that's a level where they can definitely go back and get some confidence.
It takes that wee step down just to recapture a bit of form that will get him moved up to the higher level again.
That's probably a good thing that we do have him in the Championship, though. Like, if he does get the confidence in the Championship, then obviously
he then might kick on if we go up. Yeah.
And then we have that 18-month contract as well. I think we've been sensible with that.
Well, an 18 month deal, you've got to be realistic and say that if it fails this season, then if he gets us up next season, then he'll probably get an extension.
It's been sensible in that respect, rather than just going for like 2.5, for example.
4-year deal or something like that.
Have you ever known a Dundee player who signed on a 4-year deal since?
Sean Byrne got a 4-year deal, mate.
Worth it.
He got a 3-year and then an optional extension from him for a 4th. So
worth it. Worth it for that tackle alone. Worth it.
Tell you, we're only saying that this time last year.
I've rated Sean Byrne. Jamie Ramage was persistent in telling me that he was shite, and I was like, no, Sean Byrne's brilliant.
Fucking Ramage.
Brilliant. Dundee play Hearts one more time at Tynecastle, don't they?
Yeah, we were unlucky. We got 13 home games. So, yeah.
I'm surprised Ramage isn't on today to cover like Elche v Almeria or something.
You actually bought the Dundee game, I'll have you know.
I saw that earlier.
2 minutes to kickoff, guys.
Yes. Bring it on.
Fuck's sake, Goggsy, did you just turn Russian there for the second?
What?
Did you turn Russian for a minute there? Yes.
Soviet Russian.
Yes.
In Soviet Russia, yes.
Yes.
That's a bit of a weird one. Ross Stewart to Sunderland.
That's bizarre.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
They signed Jordan Jones as well.
Here we go. The beautiful main stand at Rugby Park is in my eye line now.
Shut your eyes then, because it's a shite hole.
I honestly hate Rugby Park. I think it's like one of the worst away grounds.
Fucking Baltic.
The leg room is shocking.
Yeah,
the leg room, Baltic. It's a morgue. It's far away from the train station. It's just shite. And you get Ewan Crabtree in your ear.
Quite a lot of people get crabs when they go to Kilmarnock.
That's quite good, Stevie Boy. Speak for yourself, son.
Right. Best bet for today, David Martin jail.
Fucking hell, that's a harsh one.
Not a fan of that. Anyway, it's coming out here at Tannadice, Tannadice.
Fucking Kilmarnock players will be used to like nobody like
dead. The garlic bread.
I wish I was dead.
The
Arabs are in Dundee.
Greg Livingston has obviously not had a Brady from East End Park.
Or the pies at Denson are quite good now as well. They never used to be, but they're quite good now.
Teams emerging for the tunnel at Celtic Park.
See when the pie's on a tinfoil bit and it sticks?
First world problems.
Horrific. Oh, here comes the Kilmarnock team led by Conor McGregor. Nope, Alan Pillar. He's a cross between Conor McGregor and Arthur Shelby from Peaky Blinders, if anyone watches that.
Right.
Falklander. Chris Buck, must say, I think Chris Buck is still a fantastic player.
Yeah,
Still doing this at this level.
I can confirm that St Mirren will get a penalty today because Bobby Madden is the referee. So
fucking Bobby Madden. Don't even know who the referee here is.
Just the way to kick off here.
I've not even looked.
Spaghetti had.
It doesn't matter for me who the referee is because it'll always be the same reaction.
So Jason Kerr, that's the St Johnstone captain.
Yes.
Seemingly
he's been linked with Hibs now. If Porteous goes.
He was my star player when we done that draft, Ross. He's a good player.
I don't rate Porteous, do you know that?
He should be pushing into the national team, but the fact that you've got Andy Conce, like, just keeping him out is the number 23.
Referee here, Stephen McLean, by the way.
Prick.
Yeah.
Oh, Callum Davidson and Alex Dyer engaging in a cheeky wee fist bump.
Yeah, thank you, Joseph. No spoilers and spamming today. That's for the Scottish Premiership games. Anything else, I feel free if you want to talk.
Taking the knee here at Rugby Park before kickoff.
Same at Celtic Park.
And it's live. Doesn't even say who the referee is on this.
Stephen 1872 says win-win for me either way in the Celtic game because if they drop points, it's funny, but if they win, it puts us one game closer to winning the league at Parkhead. Callum Davis says, I'm saying 2-1 St Mirren, Livy to win 2-0, Hibs 3-1, and Kelly 1-0.
We'll probably get the notifications from the Dundee game, but if anybody is actually watching the Dundee game, keep us posted.
Yeah, please do.
Sky Sports is having technical difficulties.
That's why we're here, boys.
Exactly, because, I mean, apart from my odd disappearance, we're pretty...
So Johnstone had a shot in opening 50 seconds and it's went out for a corner after that. Is it Danny Rogers spills it? Fucking hell, 52 seconds and we could have a goal there. Quickest of the day. He spilled it and the main man that I couldn't even pronounce clears it for a corner. It's going to be a glamour tie, this, boys, to take back everything I said.
An absolute belter.
Look at all the flags in that stand representing all the people that go to the games. All 50 of them. Ball in the box. Oh, another ball over the top there.
Thoughts on Sam Foley? We'll see. It's one of those ones you don't know what to say until he plays a game.
I mean, my initial reaction is it would be better off with Mick Foley, but give him a chance.
Just goes in for a tackle. He's just about snapped him in half.
I'm really disappointed. Motherwell haven't done a signing video that goes.
Actual Foley from Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
Undisputed hero of my childhood.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
Of how I went ding ding because I'm used to the fucking crazy frog.
Fucking crazy frog was like AIDS.
Rangers don't have a game this weekend. Correct.
How's that?
Because today it was meant to be the Scottish Cup, and they're just having like rearranged fixtures from a few weeks ago.
Oh, aye. I didn't even say who the referee is. It's irrelevant. 3 minutes in. Oh, it's been a goal at the Allianz. Jerome Boateng has opened the scoring for Bayern Munich against Hoffenheim in the 32nd minute. In case anybody cares about that.
I can confirm that literally fuck all has happened at Celtic Park.
Elsewhere in Germany, it's 1-1 between Dortmund and Augsburg. Goalless at Frankfurt against Hertha Berlin, Werder Bremen 0, Schalke 0, and Union Berlin 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 0.
Fucking Dortmund have been absolute shite.
Aye.
Oh, the sun's out at Rugby Park towards the goal that St Johnstone are defending. Could be a bit of a problem for Sander Clark, the prick.
Fucking lies, you don't get
Smith played it forward, and it's a dangerous ball into the box, but it's been cleared by a Dundee United player.
Cheers, Fraz. I put a bet on Bayern to win 3-0. We'll keep you updated, Colin.
All that's happened in the first 4 minutes here is Livy had a wee bit of a half chance, but that's it.
Was it Effie Ambrose by any chance?
Wide of the post. No, it wasn't. You would have heard about it if it was.
Scores from Germany too. Soccer Saturday will be out of a job soon. Aye, well, we're trying to cover all angles here. I've split attention. Derby 1-0 up against Bristol City.
Oh, goal!
Oh, already!
Goal in the opening 5 minutes. Here it is, the man that I praised, Chris Buck. Slotted it coolly past Xander Clark into the near post. Very good goal,
that is excellent, because I got him in my fantasy team this week. Super.
And there's also been a goal at Starks Park.
Who for?
Dundee.
No way.
Just came up on flash scores. I'll tell you who scores it once I've received confirmation. But Chris Buck runs quite a large distance, does a wee jinky out with the fence there and into the bottom corner. Love it.
Oh, what a save that was! Marciano nearly caught it by a deflection there, but he's tipped it over the bar. It was a shot from the same range that Ian Hart scored in midweek. Number 18, I can't remember who it was for Dundee United, but he got there's some power in that, and it was well saved by Ophir Marciano. Still here.
Osman Sow got the Dundee goal.
Yes.
Get in there.
I feel a bit left out here. You're all getting excited, and I'm watching.
We don't need Kyle Lafferty. We've got Osman Sow.
We've got Sow. None of this let it Sow pish. It's also been a goal at Somerset. Ayr have scored against Alloa. I also get the notifications because Alloa's my local team.
Aye, so in Scotland so far, there's been goals in Kilmarnock, Ayr, and Kirkcaldy.
You were about to say Raith there, weren't you?
I was a bit dancing in the streets of Raith.
Gavin Aitkins, the referee. Thank you, Lee. How you doing, mate? Niall Kane said that Charlie Mulgrew has been sent off for Fleetwood after 6 minutes for foul play.
Nappers is going to be fucking fidding.
Nappers is just turning all shades of purple right now.
Yeah.
There's rumours that his Fleetwood tap's turned into a Blackpool one.
Bro. Damn, Daniel.
Oh, brilliant.
Nah. Just the Spurs one.
Stevie Wheels, get the serves out, says David Donald.
Get the fuck, David. My liver is still suffering, I will have you know.
So it's Tom Walsh in the 6th minute for Ayr United.
Oh, there's been that was a replay. Fuck that. I was like, this goal here is identical to what he done last time. So there's 2 goals for Chris Buck. It's a replay. It's like, this looks familiar.
Brilliant. Superb.
That's brilliant, Fraz. You qualify for DLA. Welcome to the club, mate. Brilliant.
It means I get reduced ticket prices on football grounds. I'm not complaining.
Yep.
Not all disabilities are visible.
Especially blindness.
Fraz, how's that 0-0 prediction going?
It's going very well, mate.
Elsewhere in England, it's 1-0 Man City against Sheffield United for those who've gone for the safe bets and the coupons.
It's 1-0 Man City, did you say?
Yep.
Oh, good. I thought I fucking heard it was 1-0 Sheffield United then. I'm pretty check my temperature.
I'm good, thanks, Lee. Good, thanks.
It was a lovely play by, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Sterling. And then he just cuts it back. He just does well to get out of his feet and then puts it in the top corner from 2 yards out.
Also, going to just say that I love the Kilmarnock home kit. It's one that is pleasing on the eye, for stripes. It's very pleasing.
1-0 Schalke. Ugh, brutal.
Schalke.
Indeed. Lee
So
Barrett.
Johnstone claiming for a penalty there.
Fine.
I read that comment. You don't need to keep it highlighted to guilt trip me.
Sorry. Sterling's on the bench for City. Sorry, I couldn't recognise who it was that did the wing play for that. The playmaking. It's also 1-0 Millwall at Cardiff.
Millwall.
That's not what I want to hear. I've got Cardiff on me coupon. Don't know where I went there.
Oh, that could have been a penalty there. Chris Kane came claiming for a penalty there, not given by Gavin Aitken, the referee.
St Mirren have a corner.
Cheers, Jeff.
That's about as lively as those fucking games got.
Well, it's 1-1 at Somerset. Alloa have equalised.
Oh, wow. Interesting stuff.
Almost a penalty claim for Aberdeen there, but I think he's got away with it.
Was it Effie?
I don't think so, no.
It wouldn't have been Effie. Effie knows how to tackle.
McCrory just kind of slipped, but he didn't. He wasn't like he was claiming for a penalty because he had to keep playing on because he had the ball. But yeah, I think the referee just kind of.
Cambridge are 1-0 up, as are Torquay at Barnet.
Same old Alloa, always cheating.
Classic.
Iconic.
There we go.
Iconic.
Exeter have taken the lead at Kings Lynn. Jamie Record. I'm pretty sure he came up. He played for Ross County, didn't he?
Yeah.
Callum Davidson looking like he's smelling a shite.
It's 5 each in the Aspinall Suljovic game for those
interested. What's going on? Oh man. What a game that is.
1-0 Brentford as well.
Chesterfield down to 10 men there. Who are they playing, John?
So Alan Troughton in the 11th minute.
Yeah, we'll have enough characters to expand if we.
I definitely will not if there's 2 more goals in the, because I'm already for the championship one. I'm already up to 180 characters out of 200. So while you can see it, there. I'll probably take away the Inverness Queen of the South one just to free it up a bit more space. Effie Ambrose says hello to Sheriff.
Been quite
Sheriff
a
and Effie are
quick
loving life.
game here, which you expect on the Astro at the Spaghetti had, but it's there's not really been many chances so far.
Astro.
Wee chance here for Dundee United.
Exactly.
Defenders done well. Jamie Robson, but that crosses to nobody. And it's been cleared away. Been a bit of head tennis as well. But apart from the save early on from Marciano, nothing really has happened at Tannadice.
Osman, so. What a guy. How can you know that at Gayfield?
I know.
This game is so pish.
We did the exact
Gayfield,
same at Gayfield though, we drew 1-1, so we've really got to get another goal.
To be fair though, I both did make it difficult for us that game.
Yeah. Any team in that championship though is capable of giving any team a game though, to be honest. It's a tight league this year.
You have to be on your game, and because Hearts have been off it like 3 times and everybody's expecting them to run away with it. Go unbeaten. I heard someone say. You know exactly who said that. Don't stop.
Oh, chance for Livy here. It's a goal. 1-0 Livy.
Yes,
there we go.
That would be great news, Ross.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait a minute. I think it's offside.
fuck's sake.
Aye. It's a good goal to be fair, but yeah, he's offside. And there was no arguments either, so he must have been.
Good shot for distance from McGrath there, but it's well held by Scott Baines. St Mirren pretty comfortable in the first 14 minutes here.
Sorry, I'm
Celtic
not keeping folk updated with the Bayern game. It's 2-1 Bayern now. Thomas Müller got the second, and then Kramaric has just equalised for Hoffenheim. I'm just getting carried away over the fact that Paul McGowan assisted Osman Sow's goal.
Hero.
Aye, Celtic have not troubled St Mirren at all. Yeah.
Sorry, Callum. It was not off. Effie says on. Close.
What was your thoughts on the people on the Hibs? Do we have to really talk about this?
I'm going to say that he should have been red carded and like that's it. I'm not saying that because I hate Rangers. I'm just saying it as like a moral human being. You know, it was horrible. You know, it's like what Morelos does. You know, he'll get tackled and then he'll trip and then he'll add on the wee dribble like stamping on someone's thigh. It's like unnecessary. Oh, some shot there by Wilson there.
But for those, before any Rangers fan comes out and says this, that, and the other, I must say to level things up, Hibs should have been down to 10 men as well.
Paul Hanlon pushing Glenn Kamara.
Wasn't that? It was like what happened after it. Was it not Cal McGregor? Not Cal McGregor. Fucking other McGregor. I can't remember his first name.
Darren.
That's the one.
Come get a sandwich, Darren.
No, there's too many McGregors.
Conor McGregor, Darren McGregor, Callum McGregor,
Alan Power,
Alan McGregor,
Ewan McGregor.
McGregor.
It's a lovely wee kick there, but
Well, if Morelos was red card, McGregor should have been off. That's all I'm just saying, Greg. Fuck's sake. Sorry, apologies for everybody misleading information saying it was Paul Hamlin. Apologies to Paul Hamlin and his family.
aye, so there we go. We've said that.
We've said our bit now. Shut up.
Yeah, a bit. That's why we're sort of trying to steer away from it because we know for a fact if we say something that could potentially be misconstrued the wrong thing, then that's us fucked, eh?
Wycombe B has equalised against Brentford.
There it is. 1-0 Newport against Harrogate. Will Newport win their first game in 2 years?
Mark Petlow message pending.
I love how you can say that now after Motherwell winning the other day.
I know, it's great.
You don't want to talk, you kids.
Shut up, do you remember we won the league that night?
Exactly. That
was,
night in Dingwall.
Yes.
84 folk watching in the opening 44 minutes.
Yeah, good stuff, Trips. Good stuff.
Bigger crowd than Aki's, good attempt.
Hey! Corner for St Johnstone here. Wallace been whipping out of the box. Keeper saves it.
Birmingham are winning the Battle of St Andrews 1-0.
Oh, Eche Beseku, former Hearts player, has scored for Wycombe B.
Try that again?
Wycombe B.
No.
Uche.
The other one?
Beseku.
Is it?
So it's just the same, man. Like,
Aberdeen just hit the bar. Oh, Conor McLaren's just hit the bar by a header.
Don't particularly careful.
1-0 to St Mirren!
No way!
Great play down the right and it's cut back by Connolly to Dennis. We might have a new Dennis because he's took a great first touch here and just rifled it beyond Scott Baines and won him 1-0 up.
Oh, you love to hear it. You love to hear it.
Scott, the power beats him better. Honestly, St Mirren deserve it.
Dennis in the 18th minute. Celtic 0, St Mirren 1.
Must say, I do not care for the the socks that St Johnstone are wearing. They're very like shite.
Christian Dennis, brilliant. Whatever happened to that Colin Quainer that was supposedly a signing for?
Still there. He's just not played it.
Oh, we chance. Oh, good defending there from Dundee United, and they spin away.
Would we though? Would we though?
No, because we would play with 10 men every game.
Stupid prick.
So we free kick here for Hibs.
Oh, the St. Oh, margin. You think when St Johnstone and St Mirren play, they just chant, the fans like chant that back and forth? Myself on your pricks!
Who can sing it the loudest?
Pretty much. The Fair City Unity versus the North Bank Wanks.
Or they've got the Saints Union and they just point to each other. Oh, when the Saints! Oh, when the Saints!
Right, we'll go and then you stop.
Celtic claiming for the penalty. Instead, Bobby Madden gives a free kick to St Mirren. Because Bobby Madden loves St Mirren, the baldy bastard. And that's nothing to do with me wanting
fucked it.
And that's nothing to do with me wanting Celtic to win. I still hold a grudge of that penalty that St Mirren got. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Hayes found himself in a good bit of space in the centre of the box and he blazes it over. Still 0-0.
Morelos may be a goal scorer, but he also has horrendous.
Well, he's a prick.
And of course, if we had a Colombian striker like Morelos, we would be creating conspiracy theories about him as well. Anyway.
Oh, you fucked it there, Chris Kane, didn't you?
She never had a penalty kick. Never had a fucking penalty in a million years.
Oh, lovely play there. Doige is in. Cuts it back, and it's a great clearance. I think it's from Connolly or Reynolds, one or the other. But no, it was Callum Butcher. My bad. But Donnelly does well. He puts Reynolds on his arse, and that was a great cross, but an even better clearance.
Speaking of Morelos, by the way, I don't think I've ever seen him at Dens.
I don't think so either.
No.
I don't think he's played at Dens.
No.
Probably because he's got the fear. Dens Park is also the only ground that Steven Gerrard hasn't won domestically. What does that say? Shite manager.
He might have a good coach.
Let's go!
Shite manager.
Hibernian have taken the lead.
Fuck United.
Yeah. It's a lovely goal by Darren McGregor, who should be suspended.
Oh, not to be confused with Paul Hanlon, who he partnered with in the heart of the defence.
But he took it like a striker there.
See,
Nigel's in time out because I'm talking about Hibs. Dundee
See, this is the comment. This is the exact thing about the Dundee fans have with Paul McGowan.
Yeah.
Like, no one else understands it. It's kind of probably like that with us and Paul McGowan and Rangers fans and else. And here's Joseph nibbling at my arse. Oh, 1 minute starts back. Fuck my life. Thank you, sir. It's probably that fucking young boy.
First guy, Dennis.
Away header, free kick.
No, strike.
Oh, what a miss! I should have been 1-0 Livy there.
You what?
Fired it across the goal, and all he had to do was an easy tap in at the back post. He somehow kind of tripped over himself, and then he didn't score. It's Pittman, and it was a good save by Joe Lewis in the goal, actually.
Guys, I'm going to get something to eat quickly, but if anything happens, I'll pop back in, right?
No
If anything happens while I'm eating.
No problem. There we go. So elsewhere in Scotland, Celtic 0, St Mirren 1 from a Christian Dennis goal in the 18th minute. Dundee United 0, Hibernian 1. Dan McGregor's just taking the lead for the HIBS. Kilmarnock 1, St Johnstone 0. Chris Burke with the earliest goal of the day in the Premiership, and still goalless at Livingston. In the Championship, I need to change a wee score here.
Gail Benedictus got the wraith goal.
Oft.
Oh, of all people as well. God.
Oh dear indeed. So Benedictus in the 20th.
Just going on to the Livy game here quickly, Gogsy. The boy Serrano on the left-hand side for Livy seems to be causing all sorts of problems. He put the ball into the net on the offside goal, and he also crossed the ball in there for Pittman, so he seems to be causing a few issues.
Interesting stuff indeed. So in the Scottish Championship, Ayr 1, Alloa 1, goals from Tom Walsh in the 6th minute, and then Alan Trayton squaring the game up. 0-0 between Hearts and Dunfermline still. The game that was meant to be played up at Inverness between them and Queen of the South got postponed. Morton are still goalless with Arbroath even, and Wraith Rovers have just equalised through Kyle Benedictus cancelling out Osmond So's earlier effort.
Which was assisted by Paul McMullen, not Paul McGowan.
Oh.
Stupid bottom mob. Tell him, Cash.
Effie Ambrose saying your Scotland sticker video is great, Rossco.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, much appreciated. I don't know if you noticed, struggling to open the bloody packs, but yeah, apart from that, it went all right.
That boy Serrano is on loan from Monaco.
Yeah, he's a good player, eh? Really good player.
That's actually really well done by Livy, trying to think outside the box in terms of signings.
Like David Martindale's contacts and Monte Carlo. As you fucking well. That's mad though. Monaco,
aye. My left peg is phenomenal. Oh, thank you. I mean, considering I've mainly used it to stand on. But yeah, thank you. Fletcher's equalised for Stoke, 1 each there.
Stephen Fletcher.
Aye.
Oh, Chancellor. I still can't find the stickers. Raging, says Sheriff. They're all available at local news agents.
Yeah.
Aris McCall in that.
W.H. Smith, R.S. McCall, that kind of places you should be able to get them.
Aris McCall, fun fact of the day, is actually the wee guy that's on top of the Scottish Cup.
Right. Didn't know that.
Robert Smythe McCall, I believe. Played for Rangers, I think. Let me just check that before I commit that as an answer.
That's a great switch. Coming in hot. There we go.
Yeah, he played for Rangers, he played for Queen's Park, Newcastle during the 1800s and the 1900s. He also had a perfect goal-to-game ratio for the national team of 13 goals in 13 games. There you go. Knowledge.
Yeah, that was a penalty for sure. 1-0 to Real Madrid. 10 men. That was a great penalty by Fletch. Just into the roof of the net.
Who are Stoke playing?
Huddersfield. 1 each there.
Huddersfield. 1-0 Swansea. Says Nige. Wonder how our pal Ben Foster's getting with his camera and his goal.
Birmingham are drawing 1 each. Good stuff. Good. I'm glad.
It's been just about coming up to the half an hour mark here at the Spaghetti Had. I think it's been quite an even game so far. Both teams have had chances to score, so but just nobody's put the ball in the back of the net yet.
Oh, Justin Biggs, I've got Livy to win, Wolves to win, City to win, and Hibs to win. Tenor gets 130 quid back.
Oh,
decent.
boost again today?
I didn't have it on because I didn't think it was that great. It was the last one you had to pick between Wolves and Palace, and I think that's
that was a bit
one to call.
Aye, because Brentford are drawn with Wickham. I stuck a tenner on it.
Joseph, it's 1987 to 1989 away kit. Away shirt even.
Stuzo Martinez, Oxford 1-0 with Fleetwood.
Fuck Ben Natman.
Wow.
He's not even a Fleetwood fan.
2-0 Wrexham.
Ayr have doubled their lead against Alba 2-1 in the 30th minute.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way at the moment. Dundee United seem to be back in free fall, but I don't want to talk right now because we've got them on Wednesday. So
I hope it's a draw.
shut up. Ideally, I want today's game to be a draw because then they don't have to stop the rot against us.
Yeah, it's quite tight at the bottom actually.
Oh mate, it's scarily tight.
Between
wow.
I mean, obviously Rangers are running away at the top, and then between Celtic and Hibernian, it's quite tight, and then Livingston have got a bit of breathing space between St Mirren, but then between St Mirren and 6th, and then even Hughes in 10th, it's only 7 points. There's some games to be played. But these are kind of jumping between that half of the table and then obviously the bottom two.
We're flirting with relegation, but at the same time we're sort of cheating on relegation with the hopes of the top 6.
Stuzo, do I think Jason Cummings will get some game time tonight? Yes, I do think Jason Cummings will come on at some point. I just don't think he was ready for the start.
Yeah.
2-1 here. Look, McKeown.
Come on at the hour mark or just before, possibly. I've seen that actually. I thought it was quite funny.
Good header. It was a good header, to be fair.
Oh, class. Different class.
Half hour gone here at Rugby Park. Still 1-0 to Kilmarnock through Chris Buck's opener in the 5th minute.
In terms of the darts here, Suljovic has just broken Aspinall's throw at a really crucial time of the game, and he's now thrown for the match.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie, I
don't
don't care if
Suljovic gets through that.
Is that in? Oh, so Kilmarnock have went 2-0 up here at Rugby Park. Shabola has got the second here. Xander Clark looking like an absolute tit.
I think Xander Clark is the most overrated goalkeeper in the league. I don't think he's good at all. I don't know.
That's another one where he should do a lot better. That's another close quarters goal that he's conceded there. That's awful.
I don't know why people rate him. I don't think he's great at all.
And the stream's just fucked.
I just wish I took Kilmarnock at 15-4 today.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, Gog.
It surely is, mate.
I know, so that's over 3-1.
Who is watching the Celtic game? Stevie's watching the Celtic game. He's just scranning at the moment.
Mm-hmm. He said he'll be back once he's eaten.
There's been a goal for Celtic. Odson Edward with the equaliser.
There we go, right in time.
Just cut back to him. That's probably why they were asking, to be honest, because they knew but didn't know what they were in the score. But it's a good cut back. He's just kind of he's mishit it kind of, but a cross goal. It's clipped in the bottom corner.
Fucking hell, Effie. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Real question is, what are you doing with Erling Haaland if you've got
Griezmann?
Antoine Griezmann, unless you have both of them, because that'd be a really filthy partnership.
Wow. Aspinall's just broken Suljovic back here. So it's now 9-8 Suljovic with Aspinall on the throw.
Oh, is that a McDonald's you've got there, Stevie?
Yep.
Another one?
Wow.
Another one? No, I don't eat them that often. Just happens to be when I'm on
Another
stream.
one.
I seen that they had the big tasty back, and I was like, fucking have that.
That double quarter pounder's fucking unbelievable, by the way.
Yep.
Can't wait for. I was speaking to
2-1 to Celtic.
Oh,
wow.
Oh wait, is that the same goal? That's the same goal. Ha! Done a flash.
that's identical to the one they scored there. What's going on?
No, but there's not even a replay. The stream's just cut back.
I don't know it. That's never happened. Streams. Yeah. What were you saying there, boss?
I can't even mind now, to be honest. The cream egg McFlurry. That's unbelievable. They haven't put that out yet.
It's unbelievable, Jeff.
I love a good McFlurry.
Mervyn King's already played, Greg. He beat Rob Cross earlier on 10-5.
Celtic scored and I was frantically trying to get my camera back on. I dropped all my chips and I'm raging.
How to get a equalised against Newport?
Lol. Like Nigel saying, large quarter pounder Rossco from a different world.
Aye, this is good.
Oh, it's a 4-4-2 with Haaland and Griezmann up top, Sancho and Reina out wide. That's filthy.
Mm-hmm. That is
Keep me posted on that when you're on the streams, mate. I'd love to see how you're doing.
There's another ball into the box for Hibs. Looking very dangerous today.
I must say, I'm glad I took this game, boys. It's been quite a good game, actually. 2 goals and not been very high.
I know I've had nothing here.
Well, hey, the joke's on you, Ross.
It's always the games you didn't expect to be good games that they are.
I will keep you posted. Good
Nine each now. Aspinall, Suljovic gone down to last leg, but with Suljovic to throw, so he's got the advantage.
To keep my bet alive, Ross, I need Aspinall to hit a check out.
Aye, well,
Higher
Suljovic
than
just
1.6.
Nice.
To be honest, I fancy Marvin King, who is a good and consistent player, yet he played very well with no crowd.
Nice. He played well today again.
Cummings lost his way recently, in my opinion. He's not played recently, to be fair. Chris Buck on an amazing run, and the streams kind of just fucked it there.
I don't think I've been as excited for a Dundee signing since we signed what's his name, Colker.
I mean, like, everybody was excited about Charlie Adam, but we kind of knew, we kind of had a hunch that it was happening.
Yeah. The Cummings one came out of nowhere, same as the Colker one. Just came out of nothing.
Hull 1-0 up. All City. Whoever's controlling the Kilmarnock TV stream, get this fucking sorted.
Still 0-0 here at Amon-Vale-Gog, so it's got a wee bit quiet over the last sort of 10 minutes. Yeah, not great.
Go on, Effie, get the finger up. We're zooming into it.
At Rotherham.
Oh, there's a gash on a St Johnstone player's leg. That's why they're zooming in. I thought they were just awkwardly zooming in his leg for the sake of it.
Aye, Rossco, I'm needing 2 goals from yourself.
Look at that comment. David Donald, Cummings has lost his way, in my opinion. John Mitchell, well, he's found his way to Dundee. He's probably hitchhiking and then end up getting taken to Dundee.
He'd be like,
he's probably one of the players that, like, he probably needs to be playing in Scotland. I mean, Simon Murray's the same. I mean, like, when he was in South Africa, I think he felt kind of isolated. So it's probably best that he's playing back in Scotland.
Indeed.
Oh, there's a wee bit of raginess from Alan Power.
Raginess.
Falkland.
Match start for Aspinall here on double tops.
He's going to hit it.
Double
Good
tops.
playing it.
He's missed. Suljovic has got to check out 32 with 3 darts here.
Fuck's sake. This stream man's absolutely pish.
Aspinall knows it as well. He's absolutely fizzing. He knows.
I thought everyone's just on board with this, no spoilers.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Troops.
And he's missed. Suljovic has missed 3 match darts. So Aspinall's got another chance on double 10 here.
What's that prick?
Can't believe his luck.
I don't believe what I am watching. It is St Mirren 2, Celtic 1.
I think that's why.
And guess who's at fault for the goal?
Duffy.
Shane Duffy. Fresh
Aspinall,
fingers.
by the way.
Scorer for St Mirren, number 4,
Ilke.
Shane Duffy.
It was Ilke Durmus who just nicks in ahead of Duffy and then hammers it across goal into the bottom corner past Bain.
I would love to see his error leading post it.
And Celtic really are a team that are vulnerable, man. Anybody can beat them in this league. Apart from Ireland, that's right.
Motherwell.
But that was different. That was different.
That's to be revealed. We've still to play them.
We play them next Saturday.
Yep.
Every Saturday.
I actually can't wait.
This AstroTurf is just like causing the players to slip away of the joint. It's just horrific. Right, you don't need to keep showing it, man. Like, we can't. He tripped there, he's in feet. Jesus, stop showing the replay. I think there's something wrong with the stream. It keeps just going back to the boy just tripping out his feet.
So go for Accrington Stanley, sorry.
Accrington Stanley. Who are they?
Exactly.
Oh my god, this stream's fucked.
Thanks, you and Stars. Loving that.
What a heroic piece of heroicness. Right,
Still
we get
still
it.
0-0 here, 40 minutes scored. It doesn't look like any team's going to score before half time. And I'll say that in a team that's going to watch this.
I'm laughing. You might have think something's happened, but no, the camera just panned to Shane Duffy. That was all that happened there.
Here he is, the cunt.
He's just a fucking big laughing stock. Oh man, love it.
So the current scores in Scotland, currently Celtic 1, St Mirren 2. Goal from Dennis in the 18th minute. Edouard cancelled it out, but Durmus retook the lead for St Mirren in what could be the expected result of the day.
It's not a shock.
It's no shock anymore. Dundee United 0, Hibernian 1. Dan McGregor with the only goal of the game, and Kilmarnock 2, St Johnstone 0, Burke and Chabola without reply at Rugby Park, and Livingston are being held by Aberdeen right now 0-0. In the Scottish Championship, it's Ayr United 2, Alloa 1, Walsh and McCowan for Ayr, with Alan Troughton replying for Alloa. Ayr 0, Hearts 0, Dunfermline 0, Inverness and Queen of the South was postponed earlier on. Morton 0, Arbroath 0, and Wraith 1, Dundee 1, Benedictus for Wraith, and so with the earlier goal for Dundee.
Good save by Jack Annick there. That was a shot for David Turnbull. He's just tucked it wide and it's ended up in
equalised in a minute. Luke Jeffcock with the goal.
What's the Blackburn score? Can anybody tell me?
They were 1-0 up, I think.
Oh my days.
Still 0.
Is it?
Oh fuck! I picked them for the boys' cooking there.
Against Luton. Sheffield Wednesday have just scored against Preston, in case anybody cares.
Joseph Goyle, do you suppose? Shane Duffy.
This stream here is fucked. I just keep showing the replay of this boy falling at his feet. And he keeps getting up, kicking his heel.
Brentford have gone 2-1 up against Wickham. Good for the coupon. The boost is doing well. I'm just need a Wolves goal.
People are going to think I'm at it, but I was so close to putting St Mirren on my act of the day. I swear to God.
3-1 Bayern. Bobby Lee won. Extending the lead. Big chance. According to Flash goes a big chance for Wycombe B.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really?
I can't be. Love it. I love it every time. It never gets.
Wycombe B have equalised.
Fucking hell, man. Again?
2-2 Brentford. I was about to say Griffin Park, but that's their old stadium. It's now the Brentford Community Stadium.
Nah, it's always Griffin Park. What were the odds for St Mirren?
High.
Oh, when
I can't even.
St
I can't
Mirren.
even. It was. I looked at it and then went, nah. That when your brain didn't really absorb it. I just thought, oh, could put them on.
Oh, the stream is back now. Nearly half time here at Rugby Park. St Mirren are currently 7-4.
St Mirren and Kelly double would have been class today.
And it's half time here at Amundvale. Not an overly exciting first half.
I believe it's the Tony Macaroni Arena, mate.
Whatever.
Tony
Or Effie's church.
I still call it Almondvale. It's always Almondvale to me. Like St Mirren's
The amount
always
of
off
names
street,
that it's
even though
had
it
has been
isn't.
absolutely fucking ridiculous. Tell you another stadium that gets renamed like every season is Dumbarton's ground.
Aye.
Oh, it's half time at Rugby Park. It is Kilmarnock 2, St Johnstone 0. Opening goal scored by Chris Buck and then Aaron what's his name? Shabola. Doubled the lead. So yeah. No a bad game.
My Celtic supporting friend is very angry. He has said he would not pish on Shane Duffy if he was on fire.
Well, I've just had a notification from the YouTubers chat. Ryan saying that Shane Duffy is the worst player that he has ever seen, and CJ replied, "He is Senderos with hair." Brilliant, absolutely superb.
What Celtic would do to have Effie in their squad at the minute, eh?
Oh, I know. To be fair, he did a great clearance for them last week.
Effie, Chaduri, Colaturi.
2-1
Forget
Cambridge.
2-1 who? Sorry?
Cambridge against Crawley.
Daniel Mastorovic.
Oh,
What a name that is. Cool,
Couldn't
that
should
is
have been
good.
sent off in the 2011 Scottish Cup final.
he should have.
Yeah, it's half time at Starks Park. It is Race Rovers 1, Dundee 1.
Oh, Edward's trying to bend one for distance just over the bar.
Daniel Mastorovic.
It's half time here at Tanabuchi. Dundee United 0, Hibernian 1.
Remember Glenn Leuven's?
Yeah.
That's another name.
Do you remember that guy used to play for
I'll come down.
a guy called Milan Mishun?
See you score with your team? Sorry, guys.
That's fine. It's all right.
I do remember. Was he not like? Was he
He's on loan
Slovak?
from Celtic.
Slovak?
Yeah, something like that. He was on loan from
Slovak or
Celtic.
Slovenian?
We had, I think it was actually at the start of the Defiant season. And then we had a guy called Dom Servi in the goal as well.
I was looking at who played in the 5th season. He never actually made an appearance, I don't think.
I'm having a total fat bastard day today.
Is that not every day?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time to have a wee look back over what's happened in the first half. I'll lead proceedings here. Dundee United 0, Hibernian 1. Callum Butcher had an effort in the first half at 0-0 that was deflected and it was just saved by Ophir Marciano was a fantastic save, and apart from that, Dundee United haven't really tasted that much. Hibernian took the lead halfway through the first half when a cutback to Dan McGregor was lashed in from just inside the 18-yard box, and he took it well, took it like a striker. And apart from that, we've not really had too much in the way of goal mouth action. I think on the balance of play, though, Hibernian are well worth their 1-0 lead. We'll go to Rossco next. Is there a sign of a goal yet?
Both teams have had sort of half chances, but there's not really been any sort of clear cut other than the one that Livy had in the net. And Pittman had a good chance at the back post, which he kind of sclaffed. So apart from that, Aberdeen have hit the bar as well. It's just not really been that exciting other than those half chances that we've had. So it'll be interesting to see if one of the teams picks a goal early in the second half. If not, it's got 1-0 written all over it.
Excellent. Franz, while Stevie's still having his lunch, let's hear what you've got to say about the game at Rugby Park.
Yeah, I think Kilmarnock are very much deserved of the 2-0 lead. They've been very much in control. Even though St Johnstone did have a good opening spell, but Chris Buck kind of cancelled that out, and then Aaron Shabola doubled the lead, and I think it's only going to be more unless Kilmarnock somehow just take the 2-goal lead and sit back.
Thank you very much.
I'm good to go, Gogs. It's only ice cream. It can just sit there.
Right, that's fine.
The game's still going on, and my screen near Beatons went down with an injury, but St Mirren have really impressed me the first 15 minutes. It was all them, really, and they got the breakthrough just shortly after in 19 minutes, and it was Dennis, the ball just was cut back to him, and he's kind of tipped it up a wee bit and then just smashed it beyond Scott Bain, but then obviously St Mirren have got the goal, so they've went to sit in, and it's allowed Celtic to come forward, and they've managed to find an only opening in the first half, really, and they've scored. McGregor's cut it back to Edward, and he's just mishit it across the goal. And you're thinking at that point that Celtic are going to go and get the third goal in the game to make it 2-1, but no, it was St Mirren, and it was a great ball in by Kyle McAllister. He nicked in, and then Ilke Dunmas nicked in front of Shane Duffy and put it beyond Scott Bain. So St Mirren value for money for the lead, and Celtic vulnerable every time St Mirren go forward, really.
Excellent. That's it.
Serge Gnabry scored a fourth for Bayern.
Speaking of fours, Port Vale have gone 4-0 up just before halftime against Southend as well.
And also, if he's saying that he's just signed Paul Pogba using his relegation release clause after Man United were confirmed relegated, like, what the fuck?
Since when did Man United do relegation release clauses?
Like, I mean, that's just like suicide. I don't get people that put relegation release clauses on players. Idiots.
1-8 with Union Berlin, says Joseph.
If I'm a team that's sort of scrapping with relegation, I will put like a wee cheeky relegation wage drop in their contract, though.
Oh, Stevie's gone. I usually flirt with the top end of the table, so I do it anyway just because I'm like, I'm not going to be there, so they can have that as a fallback. But I never get through with relegation.
Ken, what's a hack?
What?
Ken, what's a hack is give players like a low wage, but give them a good clean sheet bonus. And when you're leading like 3-0, put an outfield player in goal, concede the goal, and then lose their bonus. So you don't have to pay like $3,000.
I value my goal difference too highly.
I put that on a Football Manager page. Like, it was like, reveal to me your sins, and I would put that, and then like I'd be like, oh my god, you're such a monster. I'm like, genius will do, thanks. Stevie. Soul Sandyman says Dundee are playing quite poor. Thanks. Did not need to hear that.
It's not great news, is it?
No, it's
Cheers,
not
Jeff.
good to hear, is it?
Still one each, though. At least we're not getting beat yet.
Yeah.
This rate, Jason Cummings will have to go on at centre back, so we've got no dares.
Mate, I'm a Dundee fan as well. It's hard to say.
Yeah, today's bet's fucked. Apart from the boost. Today's going fine. Thanks, Freddie. Just sort of waiting 5 minutes until the second half kicks off in all the games. Now, for those who are unaware, tomorrow we will not be covering any football because there's no Scottish football games on, but in the evening we will be covering the darts from 7 o'clock onwards, the darts semi-finals, and then the final shoot. So we'll probably be on for about 2.5 hours.
Can I just make an announcement with regards to the COVID? It's came out today that Jason Leach, who is a close friend of Stevie, has predicted that SPFL crowds may return by September, pending if how the national response to COVID in the coming weeks and months goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be at least next season.
After Dave Cormack, the Aberdeen chairman, was kind of pestering Jason Leach for an answer. Jason Leach goes on obviously off the ball, and I think I listened to the one that Stevie was on. I've listened to him quite a bit when I was off the streams, and he actually comes across really well.
He's not the bad guy that everyone makes him out to be.
Everyone thinks he's a prick. He's just doing his job. Like he said that he doesn't want to be making all these announcements. He's going to be relishing the day that he no longer has to be on TV.
I actually hadn't heard of him until he was on Off the Ball.
That's the thing though, because you probably didn't even need him like directly until something like this happens.
Yeah, Stevie is coming back. He's just gone off for a sec.
I do not believe that, Effie. What the fuck?
Nah, you've definitely added a few managers in and just been like, Ken, what? We'll just activate Paul Pogba's release clause because I want them to do shite.
I mean, if that's what you want to play, then fair enough.
It's your game.
It's the same with the folk that use the in-game editor. Why?
I know.
The only thing I've done that I've edited is we've got a young player called Jack Wilkie who's in reality he's only 16, 17, but the game's got him as a 26-year-old or 27. Which doesn't make sense given the fact that his dad Lee's 40.
No, we will not sign Kelly on a permanent. He's only in for a loan because Queen's Park Rangers goalkeeper Senny Dieng has been linked with a move, so that'll probably make Kelly the number one choice.
Senny Dieng's a fucking hero.
Unbelievable. What a keeper.
How long do you reckon it'll be? Well, given the fact that the UK did not do what New Zealand and Australia did and just block the borders and be like, nah, no one leaves, no one comes in, will be a lot longer before we get to any form of normality.
I think we need to just be careful and more patient. I mean, I'm looking at the figures today. They definitely look like we are driving COVID down, but that's only because of the measures that we've had to put in place.
Yeah.
I mean, 994 new cases, 5.5% positivity, and then obviously the vaccine process is kind of picking up a wee bit. But we need to be careful. You just need to do it staggered. Chris Boyd's at the Kelly game on his phone. He is wearing a mask before anyone starts their pish.
And I mean, I'm fed up of it. Everyone's fed up of it, but we just have to keep going.
That's it. Charge the mountain.
Even if you're working in retail and hearing 30 times a day, oh, this virus, this virus, that, it's just the same.
It's pish for everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just don't need to hear it.
I see a push now, Moira.
Bloody hell, the half-time draw winner from the Livy Aberdeen game just won over £1,000.
Nice. This is how we do it.
It's getting better here since we banned the English. Aye, that's a good idea. Lads and those in the chat, next time Steve is on, we give him a stinking. His pick is the only one doing our coupon.
No way there, Sean.
Aye. Well, funny story. Stevie was on in the first half, but I don't know where he's going.
I know, he's been off for ages, eh?
Josh Taylor says Monday Kelly. Aye, Kelly are playing well, mate. Good
What Kelly!
Come
That guy with the tray of pies in the bakery. What Kelly!
Oh, wait a minute.
Boys, hello Billy, how's it going? Boys, the A-League have fans in the stadium with no masks. It's all back to normal over there. If we just shut the borders like Australia, we could have been okay now. So now the only option is watch you boys. Yeah. Thank you, mate.
I am happy with Jason Cummings, Finlay. I think he's a good signing.
Nah, Liam Fontaine's not even in the squad.
Only
So he
thing
must be injured.
for Celtic is having to play Shane Duffy defence is that they have to pay £2 million for his services. 7, right? It just goes to show getting a player in from the Premier League doesn't always pay good.
You want the wheel?
Yay!
Come on, St.
I don't know what one's my favourite. It's a toss between Mirren, St Johnstone, and Kelly.
Yeah. I call it like the Hearts.
On the wheel.
They need to bring that sort of him back.
Does Scott Brown deserve a statue outside Paradise?
I saw a tweet this morning. Somebody says the inevitability of a Scott Brown player manager grows closer and closer.
Imagine that.
I know.
Oh, brilliant.
And the teams are emerging here for the second half at Rugby Park. Thought the situation was going to be a bit better by the summer. I was buzzing for Jerry Sim at Hampden Transmit and trying to get to the Euros now. Obviously, look good.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, mate, but none of them are happening. Sorry, pal.
I'll message you, Billy, because I've actually got stuff planned for Tuesday and Wednesday. Because we've got the show on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's a pain because we've got 6 p.m. kickoffs, and I've actually got 2 podcasts to record, one on each day. So we'll have to arrange for another time.
Also, to just address this comment by Joseph Coyle, my beer is too frothy, for fuck's sake. That's because you're wrong. Right, I'm not buying this league. Come on, fuck.
2026.
Right, come on.
We'll all be deed by then.
Lee, I'm just gonna give you a time out for that. That negativity will not be tolerated.
I apologise, guys. My internet disconnected in the middle of that report there.
Sean was giving me a slag in that.
John Mitchell's came out with a good comment there. The come on St Mirren guy was a Celtic fan allegedly.
Really?
Remember when Celtic used St Mirren as their to sell tickets?
Yeah.
Illuminati.
Stevie, we were going on about that SPL thing again. You know that Mona Kelly Hearts, that thing.
What the hell for that?
St Johnstone.
Sitting on top of a hay bale, could you not make it any more stereotypical?
And the Kelly Pie one as well, like.
And then the guy shouting for the Falkirk wheel.
Falkirk!
Arts.
Come on, Inverness.
Check
they should
your
bring that
message.
back.
Check your messages, Ross, when you get a chance.
All right.
I just got a message there from Lee Barrett saying, "Sorry, Fraser, I wasn't trying to be negative."
Stevie, I'm not buying that. But anyway.
Aye. I know.
2026, I mean, fuck that.
I mean, that's the next World Cup.
5 years away.
Fuck that. What's the other score? It's 1-0.
That's the next World Cup after the next one.
I know. The next World Cup. I'll be 26.
Fuck that, Gogs. 2026, 5 years on from now, I'll be 29.
Fuck hell. Nearly 30, mate.
Fuck
Steve,
off.
30.
Steve would be like,
No, no.
we need to like carve Steve out a rock to get him out and night suit.
One each for West Brom, says Justin Briggs.
Don't care for West Brom since they sat to Slam bitch.
Oh, no, Sim. Yes, Werder Bremen equalised. Come on. You love to see it. Movald with the equaliser for Werder Bremen.
What's going on here? None of the St Johnson substitutes are wearing masks. What the fuck is going on now? Ian and Joey. Fraz, I've tried to pour myself a beer from my sub keg multiple times and it's too frothy. Well, pour it better then.
Sub keg.
I'll be Sheriff will be 20 and 26 and then 21 in the summer. And you'll be able to come out and drink with the big boys.
Yeah. I mean, then at least you'll be able to drink in America when it's the World Cup.
Why America and Canada, isn't it? No. Is it? No. America, Canada, and Mexico.
Yeah.
Are you lads missing the pies in the stadiums? What's your favourite pies?
No way. Oh no, it'll be for Beaton.
What's that one, bud?
I seen Stephen Welsh coming on, but I remember Beaton and them with a knock in the first half initially. I thought it was going to be Duffy. They were taking off, but Griffiths has also come off and Rogic has come off.
Header just over the bar from Livy there. It was the wee boy Robinson with the grey hair that just headed over the bar. Weest guy on the pitch winning header.
The grey hair, yeah, he's like 25. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know.
Whoa.
What a song, by the way. 2-1 Accrington, says Gillian.
Kyle Bartley with the goal for West Brom against Fulham. I've heard of him.
West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah, Rangers.
Who's it?
Kyle Bartley.
Definitely. Yeah. I barely even know him.
Yep. He was on loan there from when he was at Arsenal at the time.
Aye, was that not when El Hadj Diouf played for them in that?
Yep.
2009.
I'm sure I remember an old Fulham game where Bartley made a tackle and everybody was going up and up about it because he wasn't even booked for it and it should have been a red.
For United.
There's Michael Riddle confirming that Kyle Bartley played for Rangers in 2011.
So the old Rangers, yeah.
The old cool, aye.
Doesn't it count? The club don't exist anymore.
John Mitchell, not from Cairns, have got a beer tapper. I can send you a link if you want. You want to see this, John? It's some piece of kit, right?
Harry Chapman with the goal for Shrewsbury against Peterborough. 2-1 Bradford as well.
Is AJ Leach-Smith still at Shrewsbury, Ross?
I thought he was at like Morecambe or something.
I'm not too sure. I'm going to double check.
It's the one Derek Adams is in charge of.
Morecambe.
Fucking Derek Adams. See, when your club gets mentions Derek Adams, like, fuck that.
Yeah, Morecambe. He's at now.
Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah, he actually left Shrewsbury as soon as his loan deal ended with us, and he's been at Morecambe ever since.
I never knew that he played for he played in Iceland on loan from Shrew.
He was a funny player. He was weird, good finisher, but he was so slow.
I've had the ball at his feet. Like he wouldn't go out his way to get it.
No, he was a strange player, that guy.
He loved a goal against St Johnstone, didn't he?
Aye, that one on is it just between Christmas and New Year?
Yeah.
That was a good goal. Aye.
It was the one where my dad was screaming at Marcus Habler to take a shot because he kept fanning about with it, and then he went shoot, and he eventually did score. And the boy behind in front, I was like, he shot and he scored. You happy now? Favourite AJ Leach Smith Dundee goal has got to be the one against Accies in the 90+8 minute.
Good goal.
I think I celebrated a bit from that as well.
Kamara set it up for him.
Darry McKinnon got injured.
Aye, trying to injure one of our players,
Prick.
which he successfully did also, because he's a cunt.
When is Carson coming back? I don't actually know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a.
Motherwell did release a wee story on the updates of injuries, and Carson's return date is still to be confirmed. So they don't even know yet.
But as long as we've got Liam Kelly, I'm not worried.
Yeah, me too.
Liam Kelly's made some fantastic saves recently.
Yep. Had a wee mistake the other
Tell you who I
night.
missed at Dundee, Elliot Parish. I thought he was good for us.
I thought he was one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen.
No, I thought he was shite against Motherwell, but he was
See,
good
the thing with Elliot Parish. The thing with Elliot Parish was he was coming in, he came in, right, and he was like the number 2 when Scott Bain was there, and then he got fired in when Scott Bain was being was on his way out. Oh, St Johnstone have scored.
Oh!
Chris Kane's got the... No, it's not Chris Kane, it's... Who is it? Don't even know.
I'm going to guess a Glenn Middleton assist if he's playing.
Don't know, Jeff. But Elliot Parish, he was good. I mean, I remember his first few games, he played really well. Like the game against Kelly was his debut. Wraith scored against us.
Ooh.
It's probably a...
What was that?
What's that? Stevie!
That was my phone vibrating.
Oh, shit.
2-1 at Starks Park.
2.
Wraith.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear, we are in trouble.
I know.
When Hearts have just scored, apparently. Elliot Parish was the goalkeeper on one of my favourite nights at Dens.
There's a guy Malamed with the goal for St Johnstone.
That's the one.
Uh-huh.
Chizzy's 5-3 up now against Gurney.
Oh! That could have went anywhere. It's a long punt from Anik, and it breaks to McAllister, and he hits it first time, and it deflects off of Shane Duffy and just goes over the bar. Corner.
St Mirren sound like they're in cruise control.
Oh, they've been comfortable at the start of this second half as well.
Joseph's just sent me a link to his beer pump. Not that I actually asked for it.
Right.
So it currently stands that Wraith go above Dundee.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, well.
3-2 Brentford, come on!
Fucking Wycombe, man. Oh, I should have done better than that.
Regan Tumulty with the goal.
Simultaneously. What a name that is. 2 defenders. My only guess is that they've been from corners.
Oh, yeah.
For those interested in what's happening in the Livy Aberdeen game, it's been a shit first 10 minutes.
Wait.
I agree, John. Get Jason Cummings on. Get Ellie Smith back.
It's him and Sophie and Musa up top. It wasn't exactly a dynamic combo. However, it did keep us up that year.
See, when you actually look at it, Sophie and Musa actually had like a no bad goal to game ratio in the first season.
Oh, of course, it buffers when Dundee United have a chance. Here's Shankland. Oh, it's saved, and it's gone out.
I love that wee snigger there.
Sophie and Musa. You love playing in the Betfred Cup, like.
Oh, I did.
It was 5 goals in 3 games. Thought he was going to set the world out.
Oh, what a save. That was nearly 1-0 Wolves.
Chizzy 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
Sean's asking, what's the Blackburn score?
Blackburn, still don't know.
He'll know, because we've got them on the lads cooking. Take it, they must be getting beat, man.
Aye, that's a penalty there for Lincoln.
Still no.
Aye, done that wing up.
Queen of the South game was off because of frozen pitch, I believe.
They've got an Astro now at Palmerston, don't they?
Aye, but it's at Inverness.
Oh, is it? Right, fair enough.
Because mind we covered the reverse game.
Yeah.
So it can't have been a frozen AstroTurf because it was at Inverness. Well, there's still time for the Hearts game. Have a go. Who does Mervyn King play in the next round?
Stevie.
Well, don't they get my darts notes up? I'll tell you, he plays Nathan Aspinall.
Oh, the Asp. This bloody stream keeps freezing. And
I know, so's mine now.
Mine's just doing the same as well.
It's just doing its dinger.
It must be to do with that reliable website that we all pay for that we're using.
3-1 at Somerset.
The one that I'm using is asking what Tiger Woods' ex-wife looks like now.
I've got that and all it. Saying that there's a eligible young Asian woman near me and all. I mean, I've never seen any eligible Asian woman in all.
So, who scored the third for Ayr?
Aaron Muirhead. Well, penalty. 62nd minute.
Centre backs on a penalty, that's always a weird one, eh?
Yeah. I remember do you remember Stephen Whittaker used to take the penalties for Rangers? He used to hit them right into the top corner. Looked beautiful. Well, it's also 3-1 at Starks. We're fucked.
Christ.
But he's a bad, you never paid 14 quid for it though.
Yep. Yeah.
Very good, man.
Fucking stream keeps freezing, man.
No, so's mine.
Fuck's sake, 1-0 Crystal Palace.
Here's Crystal Palace, man.
Wolves. That's my bet boost.
Ooh.
Wolves.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Shedville, fuck the Dundee. These are getting beaten off.
I know, I hear the United fans coming out and they're fucking getting beat themselves.
4-2 Brentford.
If it wasn't for Hibernian, you wouldn't even be a team. Shit pricks. Kai Kennedy. Good job.
Eberici Izzy with the goal for.
Oh, yes, he's in the fantasy team. Oh, wait, no, there's no fantasy football today. Is that it's FA Cup, isn't it?
What?
No.
No?
No, wait, no, it is, yeah. Yes.
Oh, pick that out. It's a great goal.
Stevie May's getting stripped.
It's Kai Kennedy with the goal for Wraith Rovers.
Tell you what I have seen in between the constant freezing of this stream, St Mirren are totally dominating possession.
Bouncing back from the defeat to Livingston.
Kennedy in the 60th.
When Dundee United were founded, they were called Dundee Hibernian. I know.
Yes, we are well versed in Scottish folklore.
Look at this cocksucker. Fucking Joseph, get away from our arseholes, mate. That's going in the scrapbook, by the way. Just ignore them. They want a reaction.
Reaction.
When Dundee United were founded, they were called Dundee Arshite. Okay.
All right, Murray, how's it going, mate?
Is that Ben's bro?
Don't know. We've got half an hour or so to go in the games. In the Scottish Premiership, it is still Celtic 1, St Mirren 2, Dundee United 0, Hibernian 1, Kilmarnock 2, St Johnstone 1, and still goalless at Livingston, Aberdeen. Rossco, what's happening there?
From what I've seen of it, because it keeps freezing, there's not actually been a lot that's happened this second half. Only interesting thing is the big jets coming on for Livy.
Golden jet.
The jumbo jet.
Can you get
Also in the championship.
Honestly, I'm watching about 10 seconds and then it's freezing and then
Same with me, mate.
repeat the process.
I'm not even getting a picture at the minute.
3-1 to Ayr against Alloa. Hearts still drawing with Dunfermline. Maximilian Eggestein in the 94th minute has put Bremen 2-1 up against Schalke. Come on. Brilliant.
Out of context. Talk about Scottish Championship and then this Maximilian. I was like, who the heck does he play for?
He's like, fuck me, they have to score the game.
You love to see it. Also, 0-0 between Morton and Arbroath and 3-1 to Wraith Rovers against Dundee.
Record against Wraith is good coming out of the day's game, but fuck that.
I'll be in a jetty and Christie coming up for Celtic. I don't know who went off. I'm just telling you, Elyounoussi and Sorrow have been taken off.
Sorrow. We keep panning to Chris Boyd in the crowd. He's wearing these masks, leave him alone.
2-1 West Brom. Interesting. Come on, Murray. You've got better pattern than that. Boring. And we're not playing because today was meant to be Scottish Cup, and this is just rearranged games today. We're playing again on Wednesday against Dundee United.
We should have been playing St Johnstone today.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What? 3?
Eggestein's goal's been disallowed for offside. Oh, bastard.
Oh, St Johnstone are a low crossing of the box there, but nobody on the end of it to meet it.
It's finished 1 each for Bremen and Schalke. Oh my god, this stream is actually taking the piss. I don't want to see what Tiger Woods' ex-wife looks like, or the fact that Hindu-Muslim same-sex couple break boundaries.
They break boundaries, do they?
Or the most beautiful Filipino divas ever, or the 10 deadly foods you probably have in your kitchen.
These 8 Instagram girls will make your heart beat faster.
How are you?
Away you go, you queer hawk.
Stevie May with no beard. Looks like the Stevie May I remember him at Alba.
This has been a poor game.
Could Celtic come third, do you reckon?
Nah. They can lose the next 5 games and still finish second.
Feel like shit. 4-1 at Somerset.
Oof.
Holy moly, that's some tackle in the Livy game here. I don't know who it is. I think it's. I'll find out in a second who it is, but he's honestly just burst Matty Kennedy. And Aberdeen.
That's getting banned. Don't spoil the score. I'm just coming to a free kick.
The Aberdeen players are fizzing with the ref that he's not even been carded. I think it was Guthrie for Livy that went through him.
Oh, what a coincidence! It's 2-2.
Oh.
Spoiler alert. Oh, is that prick Murray Davidson that scored? I actually despise Murray Davidson. I hate him. Wolverine looking fuck. See, since remember he injured Stephen O'Donnell?
Aye, yeah.
Prick.
Just made a career out of being a hammer thrower. Eh?
That's a tap in as well. Alright, 2-2, 69 minutes.
There we go, and we can no longer have. Oh, Harrogate United, Harrogate Town. Sorry, I've gone 2-1 up against Newport. Well,
Fuck off, John. No, John.
Martin Boyle has
No, that's a
doubled
break there.
Hibernian's lead. It's 2-0.
When I read 4-1, I was like, nah, fuck off. It's air.
That's why I get the fear every time I get a notification, because sometimes I see the score first before I actually see the team. See, one weekend.
A 170 there to break Chizzy's throw.
See, one weekend. I think we should put a bet on, like, everybody, all the teams that are represented in the chat. Like an accumulator.
So we can have a donation to the charity that is Sky Bet.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't put Dundee or Motherwell on any accumulator.
And not put fucking Newport either. Or Fleetwood. Or Celtic for them. Oh.
Aye, so that was a lovely reverse pass from Jackson Urban through to Martin Boyle, who is also in my fantasy team. 2-0.
It was Luke McGowan that got Ailes second, fourth even. I do like that profile picture of Ross Clark. The animation there is quite peng.
Yeah, we played well on Wednesday in the second half. Only the second half. Bologna.
Fuck off, Sean. Aaron Hickey can fuck a dick.
Fuck a dick.
Fuck a dick. Fuck a dick. Bologna got beat by AC Milan earlier, actually.
It was 2-1 when I last checked.
Yeah, it finished 2-1. But according to FotMob, the Bologna goalkeeper, according to ratings, got man of the match.
Oh.
That says something.
Yes. How shite are the 10 men in front of him?
Pretty much. Celtic season in one word. My answer is embarrassment. Well, Because you added that, my answer is that's 4 words now. Oh, what a goal! St Johnstone are 3-2 up here, boys, in the game that's supposedly shite. Let me describe that to you as I see it. It was a thunderfuck.
Ali McCann.
That's the one.
What a turnaround.
The Philly turned it around here, what a strike that was. Just from outside the box. Got into some space. Into the bottom right-hand corner. Love it. Well, actually, I hate it because it's St Johnstone, but still a good goal.
Definitely got the game of the day now.
72 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of football to be played.
Phoenix Prince is Daniel saying, is it? Which Daniel?
Damn, Daniel.
Let's be honest, that Irvine boy is most likely isn't allowed within 200 metres of a school. Is Jackson Irvine or Irvine Welsh?
Or Gary Irvine.
Or the town Irvine?
Or a guy from Irvine.
That Irvine boy. Aberdeen are a wee team.
Cardiff have equalised, Stevie.
Here we go. I still need Blackburn to get their finger out their hoop.
Aberdeen are a wee team and a big body. This is wrong. It's saying on the Kelly TV that it's Kilmarnock 3, St Johnstone 2. Don't flatter yourselves, Kelly TV. How have St Johnstone come back from 2-0 down? Mental. I don't even know, man. Like I just wonder. You know, in these situations, you just wonder what the managers say at half time.
For a team that allegedly can't score either, it's fairly impressive.
5 goals in a supposedly shite game as well.
Right, that could have
I know, and I'm sitting here with a fucking 0-0 that's been a piss second half.
Aye.
This has been a terrible second half as well.
Who are Arbroath playing?
Morton.
I'm telling you, Arbroath are going to take confidence from that game against us, and they're going to go forward.
I think Christie had a shot, but as Sean says, he's practicing conversions, so...
Jack Hamilton with the goal for Arbroath.
Oh, now it's 3-2 on the thing.
Jack Hamilton takes a goal kick for Dundee and somehow puts it into the Morton net. It's like that that only an excuse sketch where it's like it's Chris Boyd here for Rangers, great chance, and it's Larsson scores for Celtic.
And then he chucks the radio. And Larsson fixes the radio.
And that's Larsson's fixed the radio. What can this man do?
That was absolutely brilliant. I never actually knew of that sketch until...
No, neither did I.
Do you remember the one there? It was like the actor that plays Stevie the Bookie. He was like, we better put our glasses on for this game. It's in 3D today. What is it? And then they put the glasses on and then the ball comes and hits them in the face.
McAllister's... No, it's
3D
not
films are weird.
Right, I'm going to ban this comment because it's all I see.
No, we cover this every single stream.
What was the question?
Does it sadden you that you only got 50k for Glenn Kamara?
We cover this every single stream. If you watch the streams, you'll hear our answer to it.
Aye, fuck off, money. What's the chat? Huh? The Kelly Pie. That's why. My, Alan Pillar. Oh, Alan Pillar's raging. He's cluttered that boy.
From Johnny Boy.
So, what's happening at Celtic Park, Stevie?
I'm not seeing anything. Cameron McPherson's down with an injury, and Jonathan O'Beaker's coming on. So I've not seen anything yet.
Oh, right, that might be alright then.
Alright, that's fine. I'm just making sure.
Fuck off, Joseph. Did you highly rated Glenn Kamara? In the beginning, yes. Towards the end, you could not give a fuck about him. Like he couldn't give a fuck. Currently 8-7 now in the darts now, guys.
Yeah.
8-7.
Yeah, Gurney's just broken Chizzy back. He's now throwing to level it up.
Celtic have looked like a mid-table team.
They even look that good. Honestly.
Fuck off, Barry Davison. Doesn't he want your help? I mean, imagine clattering the boy and then asking if he wants a help.
Can you help me, please?
Newport down to 10 men again.
Fuck Newport, man.
Second game running. Leipzig Leverkusen should be a good game later. Yeah.
Leipzig.
Anytime I see Jonathan and Buka on a football pitch, I just get the Benny Hill theme in my head. Horrid.
1-0 Heart.
Hearts.
Hearts. Sorry. Come on, Kelly. Sorry.
What a awful second half this has been. There's not even been any chances to know either.
Oh, sorry, I forgot love who we're playing today.
The only thing that's been interesting is the fact that Kennedy got crunched. That's it.
Ambrose?
No, I think it was the boy Guthrie.
Disappointing, Effie.
To be honest, I don't think Livy will be too disappointed with another point today because that'll just put them another point ahead of Dundee United.
Fuck United.
Jamie Walker with the goal in the 81st minute.
Eight each in the darts now. That's Scott Wright coming on for Aberdeen, McLennan coming off. The lack of strikers is evident here.
And they're going to lose Sam Cosgrove.
If they lose Sam Cosgrove, they're going to need to sign somebody.
Jason Cummings is on. He came on in the 56th minute, and Danny Mullins also on in the 65th, but I think the game's lost.
I'm just disappointed. Turnbull's my captain for this week.
He's been so poor today. I'm usually his biggest fan, but he's done nothing. Had one shot in the first half, and that's been it.
It was actually that Jack Hamilton that scored for Arbroath.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
See the fact that Inverness have got 4 games in hand now.
And Hearts are 1-0 up, but Dunfermline dropping points as well.
Should have won against Arbroath, and then I don't think that this week would have been
too
as bad.
I was fairly confident until I saw the starting 11 today. You're always going to struggle when you're chucking in 2 brand new debutant centre backs in.
Yeah.
Would have actually been inclined to have put Cammy Kerr at centre back today.
He's played well when he came. Remember, he played there against Hearts to see out the game.
Yeah.
I've still got nothing really happening here.
It's the Jack Hamilton for Arbroath, who's on loan from Livingston. I knew it was Jack Hamilton for Livingston. I never thought it was going to be our goalie that scored for Arbroath.
This is such a tight game in the darts as well. Chizzy's just put it 9-8 now.
I just honestly wonder what type of goals we've conceded because, Jack Hamilton's been playing really well lately.
Yeah. We've got 2 new centre backs in. It's obviously going to be.
Duffy makes Effie Ambrose look like Sergio Ramos. All right then. Well, I've got new articles on my high school now.
15
10 unattractive
of doing yoga for 15 minutes a day.
The sultriest Filipino celebs who will make you weak at the knees, finding the right type of workout for you according to astrology, and stunning transformation of Chrissy Metz. Wow. 7 movie remakes that don't suck.
Oh God.
Time says this is how you attract the woman you want. Literally everything Jennifer Aniston's been in since Friends. Who reads this shit?
Usually when people are sitting on the toilet.
If I wanted to ken what everything that Jennifer Aniston had been in since Friends, I looked at IMDb.
And that's 9-all in the darts now. It goes down to the deciding leg with Dave Chisnell to throw.
Oh.
You've got to favour the man with the throw. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that was Suljovic through last game, and he lost it.
It depends when they get down to the double. See if Gurney keeps it tight. And the leg, it's so easy for theirs to kick in, but...
Well, he's kicked off for 180, so...
What a start by that man.
Chelsea kicked off for 140 and Gurney kicked off for 180, so... That's poor 55 from Chizzy there.
Staunch.
Shut up, Coxie. Don't start. You're only going to encourage Rangers fans.
It's literally going to be the next comment anyway, so I might as well.
55 league titles. This is still an interesting... Oh, fuck's sake. Kilmarnock have just missed an absolute sitter. Still an interesting game here, like.
Mask dreams just froze again.
My granddaughter is up Aberdeen. Ooh, aha. What happens in 5 years? Fight. Is this supposed to be a joke?
What? I lost so many brain cells reading that.
Effie is the GOAT. Come on, St. Mirren.
Come on, St. Mirren.
Quiet, man.
I think he forgets who he actually supports.
Yeah. It's just an afterthought.
Likes it, man.
Gurney left 24.
Effie's asking how long's left in the Celtic game, Steve.
There's about 9 minutes left. And
He's got 2 match starts here.
David Turnbull's coming off and Mikey Johnson's coming on.
The stream's frozen anyway, so...
Yeah, so is mine. So that's why I'm not been able to update as much.
Oh,
Stream just keeps going.
he's
Daniel?
got to sell. I know he has a 999.
Daniel Bow saying since nobody else said it was very staunch of you, Goxie.
There we go.
I chat too much to CJ and Div.
That's it. Chizzy goes through 10-9.
Ooh.
Spice her right. So are we on later on tonight, or what's happening?
Sorry?
Are we on later on tonight, or for the
Tomorrow.
semi-finals, or what's
No,
happening?
that's tomorrow.
The semi-finals from 7 tomorrow.
The quarters, semis, and final are tomorrow.
Spice her right.
Brentford 5, Wickham 2, so Wolves have let me down.
Brentford 5, Wycombe 2. What the heck?
This has been a rubbish game, this Livy Aberdeen game.
That Ivan Toney, man, he's class. See, the thing with Wickham is no one expected them to do well this season because they never.
It's their first ever time in the
Championship.
FA.
I mean, Wycombe.
Yes, we're streaming Tuesday and Wednesday as well.
I'm very well versed on Wickham. I managed them on Full Manager. Something in which Ben Knapman hated me for.
1-0 to Blackburn! Come on! And the reason I'm going so mental is because the boys have got a cut on and everybody's winning! Get in there! My pick comes in at the end! Come on!
I take it you were
Yes! Oh, I was getting a fucking pounding if they never scored, man! Oh, get in!
Get in that bed.
How much, Stevie?
190 each, between fivers each, so it's about nearly 1,000.
Mad.
I've never seen somebody get so excited for Blackburn scoring in all my life.
That's what happens when you got that going.
Just to let everybody know that our darts video, the predictions that me and Ross have done, is now out. The afternoon session's obviously finished, but you can see how we got on there and look forward to the evening session as well. I'll just get the links posted on my social media.
Hooray, hooray.
Do you know what happened when I went into the YouTube channel?
What?
Ross, my other mate Ross, had scheduled it for 12 o'clock on the 31st and not the 30th. So you get the date right.
Yes. Yes, it does. Stevie Wheels am I. That 1,000 will do nice and handy for the night out. Well, he's not going to be buying you drinks, Joseph.
Good thing if not got.
You still need Southampton to win later, but it's in my chance. Come on.
Well, I thought that it feels like games are at the same time.
I think none of you have got Livy or Aberdeen on. None of them look like wanting to score here.
Stevie, I must say, I hope your coupon doesn't come in because Aston Villa are playing Southampton.
You can fuck your part-time supporting. I'm joking just because Brad always says that. Oh, but now I'm sitting here squeaky bum time because, like, Luton are just pounding them. I don't believe it, Luton have just decoyed.
Fuck.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Oh, fuck.
It is what it is, Stevie.
It is what it
What
is.
it is. It is what it is.
I love that video. So underrated.
Oh, no, they haven't. It's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. Yes.
What the fuck?
It's been disallowed.
Yeah. Fucking beauty.
Oh, dearie me.
Last
Such
minute.
excitement. The first chance of the second half for Aberdeen.
Sorry, I really apologise to the viewers of the stream here. I'm meant to be watching this Celtic game, but I just... Yeah!
It's all good, mate. It's all good.
Stevie
Tommy Hogan crosses the ball in, and someday, I don't know who it was, headers wide. Bruce Anderson.
It's finished at Morton 0, Arbroath 1.
Morton
They're
are
gonna win the league, yeah.
Morton are good contenders for going down.
Aye.
I think their manager is these days.
Clear. Come on, St Mirren, see it out.
Come on,
Still 1-0 up.
Only 1-0. Without Jesus scored.
In the 5th minute and nothing else has happened.
I wish that happened to Dundee.
Oh, penalty shouts for Celtic. Bobby Madden says, no, I'm a Rangers fan, I will not give that. I'm kidding, I'm joking. I'll wait to see the...
He doesn't give those.
No, it's a great challenge. It's an absolute fantastic challenge. He's got his toe in the ball, but given the penalties that Bobby Madden's given the past to other teams, cough, St Mirren, I'm surprised he never gave that.
Stevie's raking in the money like Dwayne Johnson.
And not yet. We need Southampton to win, lads. Come on.
Did you just comment Lawwell must go?
Good save. Why is this game sprung into life in the last 2 minutes of it? Good save by Joe Lewis there and shot outside the box for the Livy boy and nicely tipped to the side. Corner
Is that you
Livy.
there, Stevie?
What?
Is that you there?
What was with me?
That comment?
Oh, no.
6-2.
Lawwell must stay. We know this.
6-2 Brentford against Wycombe. Wycombe and Finch.
Yeah, Hearts is finished.
Hearts are finished.
Oh, what a save!
Oh. Header just
Bill's made a great save there. Davis Keeler-Dunn scored in the last minute for Oldham. It's 2-1 against Salford.
Did he not score fairly recent, like last week?
Yeah, last week as well.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good player at Ross County, to be honest.
And Falkirk, was it not?
Yeah, I remember. It's
my
full
God.
time here at Rugby Park. It's finished. Kilmarnock 2, St Johnstone 3. What a comeback from the Bayside mob to come from 2 goals down to win 3-2.
It's also finished 4-1 to Ayr against Alloa.
Luton have a corner and I am
finished full
shaking
time.
myself.
Full time 0-0 Livy Aberdeen. What a pish game of football that was.
But the Martindale Express rolls on.
We're
Yeah,
just
I know.
approaching.
Still undefeated.
We're just approaching injury time here at Celtic Park. As you can see, Celtic Park behind me. As I say, here at Celtic Park. From my room. Celtic have a free kick.
Wow. Well, Paisley loyalists today support Saints. Fucking hell, 7-2 Brentford against Wycombe.
God. Everyone's saying it.
Wycombe are getting arse raped. Sorry, that was too much.
Oh, whipped into the box, straight into the hands of Jack Hannick, and there's been 4 minutes added on time at Celtic Park. And Neil Lennon he's away to take some mercenaries, I think, as he walks back to the bench.
It was only 2-2 at half time. What the fuck? It's also full time at Starks Park. Wraith Rovers 3, Dundee 1. AIDS.
Finished 1-0 City as well.
Well, no, City full time. At least Sheffield United will be happy that they can beat at least one of the Manchester teams.
Gosh, the silver. Matt Stevens in the 95th minute for Stevenage has restored their lead after Grimsby scored about 3 minutes ago.
Honestly, this sums up the after game highlights here. Sums up that game in the second half. They're highlighting a header over the bar as a highlight.
Dundee Football Club been ruining Saturday nights since, well, forever.
So we're nearly done. Crystal Palace have beaten Wolves 1-0 as well. So the boost is done for the day. Southend have won the second half 1-0, but lost the game 4-1. Nathan Ferguson in the 85th minute so far. Blackburn have won 1-0, Stevie.
Yep. Just waiting on Southampton. And Jack Annick's went down with a head knock, so I'll probably get about another 3 minutes when play the Zoom here.
We'll stay with you until the game is dead and buried. But while we've done that, we'll go over to Frisquandro for a wee bit of a summary of Kilmarnock against Tayside's smallest.
It's supposed to be a shite game as well, but it's actually turned on to probably the game of the day.
Yeah.
Kilmarnock were very much deserved leading at half time, 2 goals up. And I thought, if they get another goal, could be dead and buried. But St Johnstone came out into the second half, scored 3, and They probably deserved that, actually. Kilmarnock never really offered anything in the second half. So I think with that, St Johnstone go above Kilmarnock.
Yes.
I'm not too sure for the points.
Yeah, they were level in points before the day had started. So that means we could hopefully go closer to Kilmarnock with a win on Wednesday. Dare I say it? But anyway, I'll talk about today's game at Punditry. Dundee United had the first proper attempt on goals. Callum Butcher deflected, and Marciano was equal to the effort and put it out for a corner. Then Hibernian had a header saved, and then on the rebound it was cut back. McGregor lashed into the roof of the net to make it 1-0. A great striker's finish, and that was
what a save! Sorry to cut you off there, Gogsy. It was a cross into the box and it's found the head, and believe it or not, Shane Duffy, Greg Taylor puts it in, and Jack Anick saves down low. He's near post and it goes wide for the goal kick on the rebound.
Fine, that's fine. Motherwell playing Wednesday against Dundee United. Then in the second half, nothing much really happened. I mean, I couldn't really see too much because it buffered every 10 seconds. So I'm glad the game's over. But the only thing worth noting is Jackson Irvin's sublime through pass to Martin Boyle to put the ball in the back of the net as well to make it 2-0. That was pretty much it. I think Hibs were well worth the 2-goal.
Full time! St Mirren 2, Celtic 1.
Excellent! What a great day it has been. Let's hear all about it then, Stevie.
Well, I didn't get to see much of the second half because the team kept freezing, but first half, St Mirren fantastic. As I say, that first 20 minutes, they had a lot of the possession and they created the best chance and took it when the ball was crossed into Dennis, and he just flicked it up and smashed it beyond Scott Bain. And then Celtic obviously started to come on it as St Mirren sat back, and McGregor got his way to the byline, cut it back for Edward, and he's kind of squaffed it from the edge of the 6-yard box across goal into the bottom corner for one each. And you're thinking at that point, as I was saying at half time before it was cut off, that Celtic were going to go on and get the next goal to make it 2-1, but no, it was St Mirren, and it was a great ball in from Kyle McAllister that found Ilke Durmas in the box. He nicks it past Shane Duffy and just again smashes it beyond Scott Bain. So St Mirren won 2-1. You'd expect a reaction from Celtic second half. It never came really. They had a couple of shots from Christie from long distance that went over the bar, but apart from that, and that chance obviously for Duffy at the end that I mentioned, but apart from that, St Mirren comfortable. Really, really comfortable. And they ran out convincing 2-1 winners.
Excellent. And Ross, we sort of heard enough from. I don't think we really need to cover any more.
Move on that. In all seriousness, not a great game. A couple of half chances in the first half. Livy, especially the one at the back post from Pittman, well saved by Joe Lewis. But apart from that, in the second half, there was only really one chance of note and a couple of headers over the bar. That's it.
Fair play. So we're going to have a wee look through the Scottish Premiership table in a minute. After we have a look at the Scottish Championship, finished Ayr 4, Alloa 1, Hearts 1, Dunfermline 0, Morton 0, Arbroath 1, and Wraith Rovers 3, Dundee 1. We'll skim over that for you boys. Sorry about that. But in the Scottish Premiership, it ends today. Rangers on 72 points with 26 games played. No, obviously they didn't play today. Celtic remain on 49 points in second place. Then Aberdeen on 44, Hibernian 43, Livingston on 36. Then St Mirren round off the top 6 on 29 points with 3 games in hand over fourth place Hibernian. Then it's Dundee United who've slipped into 7th on 28, St Johnstone on 27, Kilmarnock on 24, then Motherwell on 22, Ross County on 20, and Hamilton rock bottom as usual on 19. Obviously, we don't have any games tomorrow. There'll be another mid fiasco for us. We've got 3 games on Tuesday, 3 games on Wednesday, which we'll be covering of course. I'd like to thank everyone in the comments. Anyone else got anything worth of noting? It's been a blessed day, says a Celtic fan who's just watched his team get beat. I'm sorry, Joseph. But I hope you have a great night. These streams really help my mental health. Thanks, Joseph. But without any further ado, I'd like to thank, of course, Frizz Quandro for coming on with Team of the Day, Rossco with the blank of the day, and of course, Lowell must stay.
No worries, mate. See, before we go, just that's mine and Ross's dark prediction video out there. So my channel link's in the description. Go and give it a watch in between the sessions, and you can see how we got on. And also, this afternoon.
Also, we've got to say that Roscoe's just hit 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. May the next 100 not
it's been a blessed day.
A blessed day.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord for the 2-for-1 ticket offer.
No, here's to the next 100.
And thanks again, chat, for coming on and sharing your comments. And without any further ado, I've been your host, Goggsysaan. Bet you were. See you later, guys. Drive safe.
Drive safe.
Drive safe.
Bye.